Okay. Come on. Love. Yeah. I got 2 viewers. What's up? What is up? What is up? Now you can talk. Sorry, I have children that like to scream here. Of my own, of course. Yeah, we were talking about The Rock and what else were we talking about? Jade Cargill. What else is going on? Apparently, a bunch of releases are coming soon. I heard that Riddle will actually be at the top of that list to be released. but I don't think anybody's going to be that sad about it. Riddle's got his own shit going on right now. He's getting sexually assaulted by police officers at the airport. He's going through a divorce. But, yeah. Let me know if you got any questions. Good should release them a while. You said should have released them a while ago? Boom, boom, boom. Riddle, he's out of here for sure. Braun Strowman. Well, if Bray Wyatt didn't die, I would say Braun Strowman. But now that Bray Wyatt's dead, I think that'd be kind of fucked up if they released Braun Strowman. Johnny Gargano? No, I don't think. He might. Who knows? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. My hair's all fucked up right now. God, money. Yeah, if the screen starts fucking up, just text me so I catch it faster this time and get it fixed. Because I can, on my end, it shows it works fine, but if it starts messing up, just text me. Cannot get my hair to look right at all. This is going to have to look like shit for tonight, I guess. Well, what are the questions? What's going on? I wouldn't mind for Nia Jax to get released again, but I know that's probably not going to happen. Who even wanted Nia Jax back? She's horrible. Never has been good a day in her life. What do you think? Who do you think The Rock will feud against first? I really don't think The Rock is back long term. I don't know. I know they're doing the strikes and whatnot, but they started doing that months ago. Why is he just now showing up? They honestly might do something with The Rock and I don't fucking know. The Rock definitely, if he's going to face Roman at WrestleMania, needs He definitely needs a warm up match before that, so that way he doesn't embarrass himself at WrestleMania. Cause like, yeah, I feel like he would have. Yeah, appreciate you for saying good point, but I feel like he would have done came back months ago. The strike started in May. I feel like he was on Pat McAfee's show and he was just in the same area as SmackDown, and he decided to show up. I don't feel like it's really anything long term, but I do think he will wrestle again for sure. 1,000. He even said he wants to on the Pat McAfee show. Oh. um, but yeah, what else we got going on? I'm gonna refresh. You never know. New stuff can come out at any time. All I see is The Rock, The Rock, The Rock. Apparently, LA Knight and WWE hasn't agreed on a new deal. Somebody kind of brought up a good point on Edge going to AEW also. He might could possibly ruin his career if he goes over there. Because he's a legend now, but he might go over to AEW, injure himself like they're always getting injured, get caught up in drama. The AEW marks online could be saying Edge's match sucked and shit. And he's just end his career in WWE and retire a legend. I feel like it's his time anyways. I wouldn't mind to see it, but I feel like AEW would ruin him and his whole image. If you really see what goes on over there, it's a bunch of drama shit. Apparently, Saraya's over there, acting like she's the shit and stuff. Well, I don't know. Sriracha. It was cool how they had John. I was thinking that. I was like, since John Cena's going to be on SmackDown and The Rock's, why not have a face off? And then when I refreshed the page, I seen that they had a face off. I was like, oh, shit, okay. He looked glad to be there, though. I know The Rock's mom even said she wanted him to come back. Yeah, so she was never good. Paige was never good. I feel like she's like all right on the mic sometimes, but that's about it. I always thought she was overrated. See, these wrestling fans be letting what they think, what they like to look at, get in the way of what the person really is. Like Rhea Ripley, all these weird ass perverted wrestling fans want to sit here and fucking swear to God she's good and nobody's better than her. But what has she really done? She's not doing nothing. She was irrelevant before Judgment Day. So when she breaks away from Dominic, she's not with Dominic anymore. She's not with Finn Balor anymore. She's not with Damian Priest anymore. She's out there on her own, only wrestling one-on-one matches, out there on her own. All that Judgment Day mystique is just going to fade away. She's going to go right back to where she was before. That's just my prediction. You know, I could be wrong, but that's what I think. I just think she was irrelevant before Judgment Day, so what's she going to do after Judgment Day to not be irrelevant? Dominic Mysterio, too. I see potential there, but he's just getting way too annoying, man. Somebody needs to check him on switching things up. You don't just go out there every week and do the same thing. He does this, starts to cut a pro. Just looks around as the fans boo him. Like, come on, he does it every week. We don't need to see this shit every single week. What do you think of Dominic, dude? What do you think of Dominic? Yeah, he's not it.
He's the most hated wrestler, they say.
Dominic is the most boring wrestler they have. I don't even really think to me that it's that he's boring. I just think he likes to find one thing and run with just that one thing, like the whole prison thing and shit. Like, dude, switch it up. Dirty Dominic and shit. What the fuck are they stole that from Dutch Mantel. But yeah, I don't even know. This is. Give me just 1 second. I'm trying to calm my son down. I'm sure he's not going to be calm, but it is what it is. Dominic, yeah, okay, I saw that. We got 2 viewers. Is the other one in now? Trying to see. Okay. I'm currently in 28th place out of 175 people. Well, dang. Sorry, I'm kind of quiet. I'm just chilling over here. I mean to cover everything. You don't need to be quiet on a podcast. You need to talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting back into the groove. It's been a long time since I've done face cam. Still a lot I gotta remember and stuff. I'm still playing the poker thing. Who is the other? Who is the other? We got 2 in here. 2 in the house. 2 in the house. What is going on? Number 2. Right, what do you think of Theory trying too hard on the mic? Just 1 second. All right. What do you think of Theory trying too hard on the mic? You can tell. You can tell he enjoyed being in there with The Rock. You can tell. You get to see it written all over his face. He was a fan of The Rock since he was a kid, and he's marking out now that he's out there with The Rock underneath. Theory even attended the 2010 Royal Rumble as a fan, as like a kid fan. I think he said he was 14 or something like that, or 13. I don't know. I was 9 when the Royal Rumble 2010 happened. 9 turning 10 that year. That's what's good about being born in 2000. It's easy to remember your birthday too. 2000 is a good time to be born, but not at the same time because of how the world is. But you know, but yeah, he was out there saying like, you could tell he was just so ready to say that. You know whose ring this is? Like you could just see it on his face. He doesn't really mean that when he says it. Like he's acting. Nobody's going to be out there saying, you know whose ring this is to The Rock. Like, dude, just shut up, man. You're faking it, bro. And how The Rock says, shut your bitch ass up. The Rock over here, man. We all know, though, everybody knows he's only back. People are getting all excited because, like, I'm not trying to be the buzzkill here or anything, but we got 3 in the house. 3 people. Listen up. So they're too busy letting their inner fanboy take over them, and they're forgetting that The Rock is out of here as soon as Hollywood calls him back. He's gone. He is gone. The Rock is only in wrestling because he needs other stuff to do, and that's an easy thing to do for him, not for anybody. Because he can be back there anytime he wants. You know, they'll always take him back. All right. What do you think? Oh, yeah, that was the last question. Let's get some new questions in here. Trying to get back into the groove of doing the face cam. What do you think of Io Sky's title run? To be honest with you, I ain't paid attention to 1 second of it since it happened. I know she cashed in on Bianca at Money in the Bank or at SummerSlam, and that's about it. That's all I've heard. And she's like got in the ring with Asuka or something like that. Are you paying attention to what Io Sky's doing?
What?
He asked about what do you think of Io Sky?
What I think about it?
Yeah.
I think she's different from where she came from.
Where does she come from? New Japan, probably. I'm just guessing. I really don't know. I did know her name was like Io Shirai or something like that before.
Yeah, when she first came back at SummerSlam.
No, it was before that when she's been called when she's like in NXT. Oh, huh? Oh yeah, hold on. Io Sky, like, bro, she's gonna be out of here soon. These people from Endeavor are gonna look at her and they're like, okay, who's this girl? What's she doing? What ratings is she bringing in? And then Triple H is gonna be like, well, she's good in the ring. Well, she's good in the ring. I'll be okay. Well, where's the money? How are we making money off of her in the ring? She's not drawing in numbers. Get out of here. They might not do that because they probably don't want to seem racist because they only have a couple of Japanese wrestlers or whatever, and that could look bad on them. But who knows? This WWE, they can do whatever. So. That's just what I'm assuming. Hold on. I still got my mic on. Can hear everything. What's going on? All right. The face cam is open. The face cam is open. All right. But Io Sky, bro, that's our last wrestler we should be talking about. She ain't doing nothing right now. Roman and Cody. I still think Cody needs to be the one to beat Roman. It should have done happen by now.
So it's gonna be main event Jay Uso.
See, that's another thing. Like, why does everything have to be at WrestleMania? That's another thing I hate about wrestling. It's like, oh, I can't wait to see that match at WrestleMania. Why does it have to be at WrestleMania? Every big match has to be at WrestleMania.
That's why we'll have The Rock and Roman at Crown Jewel.
Yeah. They ain't gonna do the Rock and Roman at Crown Jewel. I seen this video earlier. It's so true. It said this is Cody Rhodes right here. Oh, where's it at? It says this is Cody Rhodes right here. My service is trash right now. All right. Oh, right here, Cody Rhodes next week on Raw.
This isn't sour grapes, but
What the fuck?
this isn't sour grapes, but the fact that Dwayne is in the main event of WrestleMania next year, and
Fuck,
that
let me see
makes
that.
me sick.
It said it's Cody Rhodes on Raw next week.
But the fact that Dwayne is in the main event of WrestleMania next year, and that now makes me sick. This isn't sour.
God. Hold on one second. That's my son. Just give me a second. Oh, what is going on? Is that? Hold on. Why does it look green? It looks green. Does it look green to you? That's weird. That pumpkin spice.
That can behind you. I'll be in the way.
Here we go. All right. Having kids is not easy. That's for sure. Punk's promos were good as hell. Yeah, I can't argue with that. But then when I got older and learned how CM Punk is as a person. Okay, the green went away. When I learned how he was as a person. I'm gonna open this up. This is the pumpkin spice right here. This what's up. I ain't tried that since like 2018. About just like I remember it. Oh, okay, I gotta make sure my card's locked. It's not in my Cash App yet. Hold on, let me load it.
It's probably pending.
Is it still pending? It says pending, yeah. It says completed then pending. That's weird. Oh, gosh. Oh, yeah. Remember what I was going to do? I'm getting right back to the wrestling talk. Hold on. Had to down it. What else do you guys got to talk about what's going on in wrestling right now? There's really not a lot going on. There's really not. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess there is a lot. I don't know. I'll try Bud this time. This is what's up. I definitely prefer Coronas, but it's still not bad. Now that I'm trying Corona and Bud back to back, Corona blows Bud Light out of the water. It really does. Corona has way more of a flavor. All right. What do we got going on over in AEW? Probably nothing. It's all just bullshit going on. They want to keep the title on MJF. I don't know if y'all follow the PWI 100 PWI magazine, Pro Wrestling Illustrated. They do like a 500 top wrestling list every year. It's a wrestling magazine. I actually used to buy it back in the day, like in 2010. I had the August 2010 issue of the Pro Wrestling Illustrated, but they do a top 500 every year. And this year, the number one on the PWI 500 was Seth Rollins. Number 2 was Roman Reigns, and number 3 was Jon Moxley. Like, what the fuck is Jon Moxley doing in wrestling? He ain't doing shit. Cody Rhodes should have been in Jon Moxley's spot at least. I feel like it should have been Roman Reigns number 1. I think Seth, even though I'm not the biggest fan of him, I guess he's deserved a number 2 for what he's done this year, not holding the belt and stuff. Cody, I feel like has been a little slightly under Seth this year. I feel like he's number 3. But they put Seth at 1, Roman at 2, Jon Moxley at 3. I feel like they only did that just to put all 3 Shield guys in there. Because Jon Moxley ain't done shit this year. All he's done is bleed over everything. You touch him, he bleeds. Like, he has these 5-star classics that nobody ever talks about. Like these barn burners with no storylines. Jon Moxley's boring as hell. He tries to act like a badass or something. I'm sure he's slightly tough or whatever in real life, but I'm just saying he tries to act like a badass or whatever, and he does. Like, he's just such a mark. It ruins it for him. He says Bryan Danielson aka Daniel Bryan, is the greatest pro wrestler of all time. Is that not funny? That's pretty funny too. If you think Daniel Bryan is the greatest pro wrestler of all time, you've never learned anything about wrestling or inherited any knowledge of wrestling in your entire life, because that is absolute bogus talk right there. Like, God. Let's look at the PWI 500 real quick. And the only reason I bring them up is because it's not just a random opinion. Like, they're actually a very established name. Like I said, they used to have a magazine. I used to buy it from like Walmart and stuff back in like 2010 when I was like 9 or 10 years old. PWI 500 every year. Okay. PWI 500 number 1. Number 1 PWI every year. Okay, the top 5 superstars of the PWI 500. Seth Rollins is number 1. It's like Pro Wrestling Illustrated. It's like Sports Illustrated, but pro wrestling. But Seth Rollins topped the 2023 PWI 500. Roman Reigns number 2. I thought John Moxley was 3. It's saying right here Gunther is 3. Oh no, that's not right. Hold on, that's the wrong list. All right. Okay, yeah, here's the right list. Number 1 is Seth Rollins. Number 2 is Roman Reigns. Number 3 is John Moxley. Number 4 is Gunther. Number 5 is El Hijo del Vikingo. Like, I've never heard of this dude in my life. I don't understand. And MJF is number 6. So they're saying John Moxley has been better than MJF this year. Gunther's better than MJF. El Hijo del Vikingo, whatever the fuck, it's some AAA wrestler. He is better than MJF according to this list. MJF's number 6. Number 7 is Kazuchika Okada from New Japan. Number 8 is Orange Cassidy from AEW. Number 9 is Josh Alexander from Impact. Number 10 is Cody Rhodes from WWE. They're saying all these dudes are better than Cody Rhodes. Seth Rollins is better than Cody Rhodes. Roman Reigns is better than Cody Rhodes. John Moxley is better than Cody Rhodes. Gunther is better than Cody Rhodes this year. El Hijo del Vikingo is better than Cody Rhodes. MJF's better than Cody Rhodes. Okada, Orange Cassidy, Josh Alexander are all better than Cody Rhodes. According to this list, I think that was a crazy list this year. I want to look up who was number 1 every year. I'm actually curious. Yeah, we'll look up. Is it on Wikipedia? Pro Wrestling Illustrated. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, here it is. The full list. If you're interested in retro wrestling, okay. PWI, it says it started in the PWI 500 list. I don't know about the magazine, but the list started in. The magazine started in September 1979. They started doing the PWI 500 in 1991. Number 1 in 91 was Hulk Hogan. In 92, it was Sting. 93 and 94, Bret Hart. 95, Diesel. 96, Shawn Michaels. 97, Dean Malenko. How the fuck in 97 Dean Malenko is number 1 in the PWI 500? 98 and 99 was Stone Cold. 2000 was Triple H. 2001 was Kurt Angle. 2002 was Rob Van Dam. 2003 was Brock Lesnar. 2004 was Chris Benoit. 2005 was Batista. 2006 and 2007 was John Cena. 2008 was Randy Orton. 2009 was Triple H. 2010 was AJ Styles, I guess in Impact. 2011 was The Miz. 2012 was CM Punk. It's crazy that The Miz was on there in 2011. 2012 was CM Punk. 2013 was Cena. 2014 was Daniel Bryan. 2015 was Seth Rollins. 2016 Roman Reigns. 2017 Okada. 2018 Kenny Omega. 2019 Seth Rollins. 2020 John Moxley. 2021 Kenny Omega. 2022 Roman Reigns. And this year's Seth Rollins. You said, what was Cody Rhodes' last match? I can't remember. Didn't he face... He got into like a scuffle with Dominic or something like that? I don't fucking know. I don't know what Cody's doing now. He's falling off. Cody Rhodes versus Dirty Dom. Wait, is that tonight? Oh, Raw is tonight. Oh, yeah, Raw was tonight. So, I haven't watched the show, obviously, but I'm looking at what's going on. Cody Rhodes and Dominic, Money in the Bank rematch tonight. So, let's see what happened there. And make sure to like the stream, turn notifications on, subscribe, all that good stuff. You said you're watching football. Fuck Raw. WWE's ratings are going straight down the toilet. You know Endeavor's going to step in. Okay, so Cody Rhodes is aligning himself with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. So it looks like it's Cody Rhodes, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens making Judgment Day retreat from the ring. So Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are still doing their thing. They're awful, man. Endeavor needs to get rid of these guys. And why are they doing a Money in the Bank rematch? It's like 3 pay-per-views ago or some shit. This is apparently the last McMahon show. I thought that was last week. I think some big changes are on the way, though. I'm not saying good changes, but I think something different is on the horizon because I feel like WWE, the people, the dinosaurs that work there are so out of touch. They don't know what they're doing. These people in Endeavor probably have newer, more knowledgeable people about what's actually going on in the world. So maybe the characters will seem more real. Who knows? I don't care about Sami Zayn or Kevin Owens. I really don't. Kevin Owens confronts Cody Rhodes over Jey Uso. So it looks like they might do a Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes angle. I don't know. Kevin Owens questions Cody Rhodes' intentions for bringing Jey Uso to Raw. Dominic will dedicate his win to Cody Rhodes to Ripley. Gunther's IC title celebration turns into a brawl when Chad Gable crashes the ring. We got 2 people watching. We need one more like. Second person. Hey. That pumpkin spice coffee is good, though. You should try it. Gunther is saying he's the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. It's crazy how everybody's saying push Chad Gable, but now I hear a bunch of people saying he's not ready for it yet. Like to beat Gunther. It's so funny how wrestling fans switch up. They're like, he's not ready. Like how? He's been there for fucking since 2016 on the main roster. I don't count NXT. To me, you get to WWE when you get to the main roster. I don't count OVW either. Or FCW. So Chad Gable is saying that Gunther has caused him problems in his family because he beat him. But because he beat him clean. You should have those demons with yourself, not with Gunther. You're mad because he beat you. And you're supposed to be a babyface. Said I beat you once and I'm going to beat you again. I'm just listening to this. I don't know if you can hear it. What's going on Monday Night Football now? I ain't heard much from this season. Is Tom Brady going to play that game or what? That one game?
Yeah.
And I swear to God, my daughter's walking out with a smile on her face.
She said, my daughter's walking out with a smile on her face. That's what Chad Gable said. He's saying, I swear to God, she'll walk out with a smile on her face.
That means she's not.
Drag your family all the way from home with the first Roman season again to receive the biggest beating of your life.
That is hilarious. I gotta hear that again. He said, you're gonna bring your family from home to see you get the biggest beating of your life?
You want another opportunity?
That's what says that.
Yeah.
Another opportunity for what?
See.
To drag your family all the way from home in the first row and see them again to receive the biggest beating of your life? Is that what you want? Using your children as bait to get a little bit of spotlight? Yes, you pushed me to my limit. And you're a fantastic athlete. But you're a disgusting, terrible father.
WWE just does for the most basic stuff. He said Chad Gable's a terrible father or whatever. I think Chad Gable's going to take the belt. I think he should too. Gunther needs to lose. But I think some big changes will come once Endeavor comes. I feel like they're going to change. They might change. We got 3 people in the house. Let's get a light. Let's go. I feel like they're going to change a lot of things. I feel like they're going to hire some people, fire some people. We'll see what they do. What do y'all got to say in the comments? Man, that Corona's hit. Hey, do we got any more of the Modelo's? Do I? Can you hand me a Modelo? Modelo? Just when you get a second. I'm lazy today. I'm off today, so I'm trying to enjoy my day off. I'm going to have to go back to the hellhole known as work.
Still feels weird.
Modelo, hello. Opening it up. Somebody commented on my post. Too bad his dumbass traded the real briefcase for a fake, and Priest is no match for Roman. Rhea needs to be quiet. She can't handle Nia Jackson. Or Nia Jackson. Who the fuck? And Raquel Rodriguez. There's some dumb things people say in this wrestling group. There's some dumb things. You got snitched on big time? What do you mean? Liam, no. Here. Don't do that. Here, close it. What I get snitched on? You said you got snitched on big time. What are you talking about? Oh yeah. Yeah, shit happens. But God almighty, man. Do what? Huh?
Or not watch it, but just keep an eye on it.
Yeah, for what?
So you don't let it fall.
No. I got you. Hold on. Hold on, baby. Come on.
I don't need a key. So,
Here, here's the sound. What are you doing?
oh, get me out of it.
Sparkling water. We look pale right now because the camera's like, I can't really show you the camera, but it has a bright light on it. Like a very, very bright light. Dun, 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 dun. You got any questions? Just let me know. Hey, don't do that. Here. You look like trash right now. It's okay, I'll take a shower after this and look better. What are the questions down in the comments? What do you think about The Rock coming back? I don't know who The Rock is. This is my boy right here. How you doing? He's a big old boy though. He's only a year and about to be a year and 4 months. He's on the 21st. But yeah, he's a big boy for his age. He's also a baby. He does weird baby stuff. I'm just waiting on my wife to come back. Okay, I'm gonna close this for a second. Still got my mic on.
You know me when you have to walk it.
Yeah. Here you go. I just sat him in the floor. I'll turn the camera on once you walk by. Can you bring me a Rona?
I think you have 3 left.
Yeah, I'll take another one. And you can put this pumpkin spice back. I'll turn the camera back on when you come get Liam. Don't want to be on camera. Respect it. All right.
The coffee.
Oh yeah, here's the coffee. Yeah.
Bravo.
The mic is working just fine. Alright. God, it got even brighter. There's like settings on this camera to go brighter and brighter. You know what this means? You know what that means? About to pop it right off. Bottle top. It's the day off, you know, got you. And no, I do not condone drinking and driving. You know what I just realized? I just popped that one, but I didn't even finish my Modelo. I forgot about that one. I really forgot I had it. What's your opinion on Pretty Deadly coming back? I think they're a good jobber tag team. I'm on 5%. Is there one around me? Oh, yeah, there is. Okay. My computer is on 5%. I'm plugging it in right now, though. Ow. Damn. Alright. Boom, plugged in. Wow. I'm pissed off now. I just spilled some on me. Hold on, I gotta clean this mess up. I'm gonna take a shower too after I'm done, but I just don't want to stream. Alright. I got some wipes here. I can't believe I just managed to spill that on me. I'm so mad. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. That was my fault. I didn't see where my arm was going. All right. But Pretty Deadly, I think he has a shoulder injury, but he's using a wheelchair. What the fuck? I have no idea what's going on. Anybody can win the tag titles now, though. I think I wiped myself good enough. I'm about to turn the camera back on. I'm about to turn the camera back on. I'm just cleaning myself up. I accidentally spilt my drink on me. Okay. All right, we back on. Sorry about that. I'm not a professional just yet, but I will be, I promise. Spilt my drink on me. You know that shit sucks. I'm sure you don't. Spilt it all over me. My bag. Yes, this is my bag. Oh, pumpkin spice donuts. If I can even get them open. Have these been opened yet?
No.
I thought so. Okay. Howdy. That's what's up. I'm so mad that I spilled some of my beer. You know, y'all are like, what the fuck are you doing? I really just be chilling, bro. I like my laptop, though. What do you think of the quality? Zach, what do you think of the quality of the stream? I got 2 viewers now. I had 3, but like it up. You're watching it, so you must be enjoying something I'm doing at least. Like it up for me. Each like matters. He has a shoulder injury, but he's using a wheelchair. Could be something more serious. These wrestlers need to stop getting injured, man. I just about dropped it again, man. I would have been so mad at myself. I didn't not drop it, but I knocked it over last time. I'd be hungry, man. Here you go, bud. So, what's some of your opinions on? What's your opinion on? I was going to ask about Becky Lynch winning the NXT title. I feel like they only did it just to give her an accomplishment. Said the quality's good. That's good to hear. I know it's not the best out there, but as long as it's good or decent. My son's over here throwing stuff. I feel like they did it to make her a Grand Slam. Yeah, that's why they did it. 1000%. It's just unfortunate for her. That's the only way that they can make her that champion. I'm putting another bag in my trash can. I don't even know if this one will fit all the way. Liam, quit. I had a couple of things I wanted to throw away. Ow, I keep burning myself, man. I keep burning myself. Ow. Liam. Boy. Man, at this point, I just want to talk about some old wrestling. Wrestling now is just fucking boring, man. Let's talk about some old shit going on. I know it's not new, but if we could just talk some oldness, that would be cool. I'm trying to bring that up a little bit. I don't know what you guys think. What do you guys think about the quality and shit? Can you see me grinding it out and making it somewhere on this thing? I could, but I want to get your guys' opinion. I really need to start making videos instead of just live streaming stuff. Say it to the camera. Say it to the camera.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's been a long day. Still need to take a shower and shit. Something whenever I get off here. I really want to make it somewhere on the live stream, and like I'm still kind of new to, not to YouTube video, but I've been on YouTube since like 2011. My first video was in 2012. First video on YouTube was in 2012. And I've changed a lot since then. There's like no point to her winning it. Yeah, she's just gonna have a little rain and then drop it. That's all it's gonna be. Nothing special, nothing like that. It's funny that people really think The Rock's coming back full time. It really is funny to me. The Rock is not coming back full time. And fucking Mark's on Reddit. Pokemon Marks? What the fuck got pulled up? Stolen idea from Smart Busters. Reading what some marks have to say, busting some marks. Which roster was better, the Attitude Era or Ruthless Aggression Era? Ruthless Aggression Era, hands down. 2002, nothing topped it. Because in 2002, you had all the Attitude Era stars and some of the Ruthless Aggression ones. Ugh. This person asks, why is being a mark so bad? I've been a wrestling fan since I was a little kid. The days of Randy Savage and Hogan. I dropped out for a while and getting tired of the character. What? I came back just before the Attitude Era and I have stopped watching for a while. I came back just before the Attitude Era and mostly have watched since then, with little gaps here and there. I use wrestling lingo in casual conversation. And I know it's become a bit of an obsession when I'm explaining how a villain in a movie needs to get over as the bad guy. And my girlfriend looks at me like I'm an alien. The thing is, as fans, why is a mark such a bad word? Why is it such an insult? I mean, we all use phrases like marking out. And I know I've been a victim of doing exactly that. I mean, KO going over, ? I lost my shit. AJ Styles beat Cena clean, gobsmacked. Just for a frame of reference. So yeah, I don't get it. Same as people discussing the IWC while talking about wrestling online, thus making them the IWC. What the fuck? I'm gonna look up some wrestling takes and see if I agree with them. What are your wrestling hot takes? This should be good. I'll go first. That's a WWE game. Cutting to commercials after entrances has to stop. Coming back from commercial and the match ends almost immediately has to stop. Basically, the use of placement of commercials just needs to be better. Like, I know they won't get rid of them on TV, but fuck, at least time it to where the match naturally cools down. The NXT the NXT champion Bo Dallas character could have absolutely worked on the main roster if they committed to it. The delusional heel thing, but he didn't make it, so moving on. We missed out on a potential cult leader feud between all of you have to do is Bo leave and follow the Buzzard's Bray Wyatt. Bo Rida. This dude says Sonny was hotter and better as an on-screen character than Sable. I don't really have an opinion there. I honestly never saw the appeal of Sable. I guess she was a product of her time. Tall, blonde, whatever, dude. You're a pervert. Okay. AEW should cut 1 minute of all the matches on Dynamite and use that time to let their segments breathe a little more. Nobody cares. WWE should have never took Kane's mask off. I disagree. I feel like his character would have got stale. And I think they might have kept the mask off of him too long. They took the mask off of him in 2003 and put it back on at the end of 2011. He returned in December of 2011 with the mask. Scott Steiner was fire on the mic. He legit had your attention. That's not a hot take. MJF gets overpraised. That was 223 days ago. Damn. This person says Ryback had the it factor and was a legitimate draw during his streak. He was pushed too high too fast and collided with the Summer of Punk 2 and was a victim of FWC's shitty training. AEW is trying way too hard to make us give a shit about Ring of Honor, and it's hurting the product. I agree with that. Ultimate Warrior had to run to the ring because his theme was garbage after the first little bit. That is true. His theme's good. Dun, 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 dun. I enjoy watching AEW Dark and Dark Elevation. For the most part, if you're seeing a wrestler I agree with this. If you're seeing a wrestler get repackaged over and over again, like Corbin or Lacey, the likelihood is that they just aren't very good. I agree with that. Corbin did have one good promo. I'll play his good promo. This is it right here.
I don't have time to watch you pose that those poses. It's not going to keep that title around your waist. You walk around here and shit.
What the fuck? Probably can't even see that. Like, that's the wrong damn thing. Right here.
Taking from somebody who walked these halls for a long time, having that doesn't mean you made it.
So having that title doesn't mean you made it.
If you think, I don't care what any of you think, and I don't care what you think. I've had dudes with 20-something-year-old kids in the back throw these surface level in. Most of you had a decade on me. I refuse to do him.
Come on, where's that?
So I tell people every week that you are him, that you have to come out here every week and convince yourself you're him. You're not. You're a nobody. That's why I barely noticed you sitting behind the barricade at SmackDown. Normally, this is the part where I crack you in your teeth and leave you laying. I'm done with you. I'm taking that title.
Right here.
I'm getting in my Porsche and I'm driving back to my big ass house. I'm putting it on my mantle. I'm sitting in my chair, and my hot ass wife is gonna pour me a drink from a bottle you can't afford. I'm gonna say to myself, today is a good day.
I can tell you, like, the Ruthless Aggression era, you had Stone Cold, you had Hulk Hogan, you had Triple H, you had everybody. Jeff Hardy, Undertaker, Kane, Brock Lesnar, Batista, John Cena, Edge, Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, Eugene, Kurt Angle, fucking, who else? Mark Henry, Big Show, I already said Kane, Chris Masters, Carlito, Shawn Michaels, I don't know if I said him. You had Umaga, Bobby Lashley, yeah, fucking Mr. Kennedy, Hornswoggle. But Hornswoggle was entertaining, you gotta admit. Great Khali. You had a bunch of stars like on the roster. Much as I thought the Great Khali was fucking terrible in the ring, you know, he had his good moments. We got a few, 3 viewers and 1 like. I want to see that ratio average out. Baron Corbin could be a star, man, but I feel like everything, I don't know. I just feel like he gets lazy and rests on his laurels a little bit. I feel like that's what he does. My daughter started leaking again. Sorry, my son loves to scream. What the hell? Right. I'd like to get on here to where I could get monetized, but I just don't know how possible that is. At this Sorry, I haven't been commenting as much. I'm playing the poker tournament and trying to concentrate. Oh, you good? You good? We still got 3 people in the house. Who are those 3 people? I want to know.
It's getting a little cold.
But Rhea Ripley and Raquel have a Nia Jax problem. Oh, I was about to say this fake ass fucking video. I was scrolling through YouTube and there's a look, that thumbnail of Damian Priest holding the belt, and it says Damian Priest cashes in to become world champion. Raw highlights, and I looked and it's fake. I don't know if you could see that. I don't know if you can see that at all. But it says Damian Priest cashes in to become the world. I thought he really did for a second. And they showed a replay of The Rock laying the smackdown on Austin Theory. Oh, AJ Styles and John Cena's teaming up now. I still didn't watch that match on SmackDown. They used to have a good feud.
Nobody wants you here, John. Nobody. I told you 2 weeks ago. Everybody came to see you. Oh, so.
John Cena needs to get tan, bro. He's pale as hell.
So.
But Solo's coming out. I've seen somebody try. They might do John Cena versus Solo at the Royal Rumble. I've seen somebody trying to compare Umaga to Solo. Solo is not Umaga, bro. He never will be. If anything, Umaga's son is the next Umaga. He's on the independent scene. Looks way more like Umaga and resembles him way more than Solo. I don't know why they're trying to compare Solo when he's nothing like Umaga. He's related to him, but he's not his son. His son looks more like Umaga than he does. But Umaga's son just started wrestling on the independent scene.
It's AJ Styles. The phenomenal one. Look at even the numbers.
So they're bringing in John Cena to make AJ Styles relevant again. Because his peak was when he was feuding with John Cena. I don't think AJ ever got better than that when he was feuding with John Cena. We got some stars rolling in, though. Some of these wrestlers, look, they need to hang it up and retire. Like Edge, he's one of them. He needs to hang it up and retire. But some of these wrestlers, they can still bring good to, like The Rock. He can still bring good to the product. John Cena can still bring good to the product. Even Batista still could if they would use them in some way. I'd like to see Batista come back, but I know he's not going to wrestle. He said, I swear to God that I feel like he would change his mind if it took enough convincing. Solo is boring. They are trying to book him like a monster heel, but he's too small. Yeah, I agree. Wouldn't you say that Solo is small? He's not. Yeah. Even he said he's trying to book him like he's a monster heel, but he's too small. Literally, John Cena's not even that tall. I'm taller than John Cena. John Cena's like 6 foot, 5'11", and I'm like 6'5", and he's over here standing at like 5'11". So I'm like 6 foot maybe, and he towers over Solo. Somebody did a comparison. I don't know if you can see this on camera. Hold on. I seen it earlier. It kind of pissed me off because Solo is not Umaga. Look how much taller Umaga is than Solo. Yeah, my flash is on. How the fuck do I turn this shit off? There we go. You probably still can't even see it. Man, this camera is, the lighting is just, oh, that's the wrong. Look, Solo and John Cena. And then Umaga and John Cena. Look, Solo, John Cena. Umaga, John Cena. Cena and Umaga was like the same damn height. But Umaga was a lot bigger. 3 people in the house still. Who is Universal beating? What's up? He comments a buffering sign. Is that Mason or is that somebody else? Yeah, Solo just doesn't look. He's short. He's too short. That's his problem. He's not tall at all. Literally, when he stood face to face with Rhea Ripley, him and Rhea was like the same height. Were they not? Solo and Rhea. Universal being, why you commenting weird things, bro? What's going on? Who are you? What you doing? What you got? What's going on? He's commenting a buffering sun and 2 moons. Yeah, Solo's too small, man. He's short. If you're gonna be that short, bro, you got to put on some mass, man. Go eat at McDonald's every day like Yokozuna, or go work out every day. Either get muscle or get really fat. But you still got to be able to move if you get fat. We need some more stars up in this bitch. Several independent wrestlers did a WWE tryout. Seth Rollins has never made an event at a WrestleMania. That's bullshit. He did main event at WrestleMania because he cashed in at the end of WrestleMania 31, and he closed the show holding up the title with fireworks. How is that not main eventing a WrestleMania? He might not have been the match that was promoted, but he cashed in the middle of the match and ended the show. Closed the show with the title held high and a pyro in the back. He has main evented at WrestleMania. He's never been promoted in the main event. I'm sorry, if Batista, he's talking this, he don't want to wrestle anymore shit, but he's very open to whatever they need him for. Like, dude, we don't want to see you back if you're not wrestling. Batista never wore out his welcome in WWE to me. Because he was constantly getting injured. He was a star, but he was out a lot too. I don't think he ever wore out his welcome. But if you're not coming back to wrestling, just go, dude. If you're coming back to wrestle, then that's cool. But now there's somebody else, AA Blow, commenting 1, 2, 3, 6 buffering signs. Who is this? We got some trolls up in the comments. Trolling around. Trolls. Man, bald Randy Orton. That was peak Randy Orton. Somebody named Frozen's316 says, do you think they'll start some storyline between Rock and the Bloodline, or just a casual one-day return? LOL. Well, first of all, what's up, Frozen's316? Welcome to the stream. I don't know if you're new, but if you are, hit that like button if you like the stream. And, yeah, and I'll answer that question. You think they'll start some storyline between Rock and the Bloodline? You said I'm new. Okay, yeah, that's cool, man. Hit that like button if you don't mind, and subscribe even if you want. I I think that they're going to start a storyline between The Rock and the Bloodline. I feel like he came back to build for that match. I feel like it's going to be kind of like 2011 where he appears like every 2 or 3 weeks for a while, and then he might go away for like a month or so or two, and then come back in time for WrestleMania. But I think they're definitely 1,000% planting seeds for the Roman Rock match at WrestleMania 40. I think that's what they're going to do. And I think it's what they should do. You know, we need something big in wrestling. We ain't had nothing big in wrestling in many, many, many years. So I think that will definitely do a all-time record number. I know The Rock and John Cena at 28 done the highest selling pay-per-view of all time. And they don't sell pay-per-views anymore, but they might do some records higher than that in terms of people who watched it on Peacock or whatever. So, yeah, dude, I think the promos are going to be good as fuck, too. I see it. Like, Roman, he's going to be out there doing his thing. The Rock out there doing his thing. They'll get some family mixed in. Maybe Rikishi will get involved or something, somehow with the Bloodline, the Wild Samoans. I think it could be interesting. And I feel like after The Rock, you said nice take, I agree, appreciate it. And I feel like after The Rock, they really don't got anything left for the Bloodline. I think Roman definitely needs to be losing the title soon, but I know he's on the verge of beating Hogan's record. I don't know if they want that to happen because Hogan's record, that's very, very sacred. Roman would have to hold the title till about August of 2024 next year if he wanted. And WrestleMania is in April. He'd have to hold it till August if he wanted to beat Hogan's record. They might go ahead and let him beat Hogan's record. I don't know. This is the closest chance they'll have for a while. And I don't know if they'll ever pull the trigger on that or not. I'm excited to see the match. I think it'll be good for wrestling, you know, to get people talking again. And it kind of gives me the Rock and Cena vibes. Like I kind of miss that big wrestling feel again. I think they'll bring that for sure. But yeah, any questions, send them in. I'll answer them the best that I can. I don't dodge questions over here. Well, it depends on what kind of question it is. If it's an absolutely ridiculous question, which I don't think you guys would ask, I don't dodge any wrestling-related questions. But, yeah, Frozen's, how'd you find the stream, bro? No, I'm curious to know what's going on. I like to know what's going on my YouTube channel and stuff. Just getting started up in this thing. I'm going to start doing a lot more, hopefully. Grinding out so I can get monetized soon. I don't know how many watch hours I'm at right now. Okay, I see. You said, hold on just one second. I'm checking my. Okay. You said, I was digging Cody's return to WWE, but honestly, he's gotten boring. I mean, the feud between him and Brock was confusing and didn't make sense. His matches are super predictable since he's the golden boy. Yeah, of the WWE. Yeah, they've not handled his return that good. I was actually, even though I was never the biggest Cody fan, I actually liked his return at 38 last year, WrestleMania, or in 2022. I liked it, and then, he killed his momentum when he got injured, came back, won a predictable Royal Rumble, lost to Roman, feuded with Brock, feuded with Dominic. What's he doing? I still, in my opinion, believe he's the one to beat Roman. Because WWE, they released a documentary and everything, the American Nightmare shit on Peacock, talking about how he needed to win the title for his dad. So that has to be what they're building up for, to be promoting a documentary on it and everything. But who knows, now if The Rock's back, that could put a fucking slice in the cake of all their plans. Like, Cody could be completely cut out of the plans, and they could be like, yeah, we got The Rock now, so, you can just scoot on over there a little bit, Babe, do you think they're going to fuck Cody over on the main event? Do you think they're going to fuck Cody over on the main event of WrestleMania and let it be Roman and Rock and not Cody and Roman?
No.
You think it's still going to be Cody and Roman?
Yeah.
So what are they going to do with Roman and Rock then? Because that's what Rock said he wants to wrestle at WrestleMania 40 against Roman.
Look, I feel like Cody's gonna win the belt before then, surely.
Now, what if they wait till WrestleMania 41 to do Roman and Rock? Then they're gonna be getting old soon, so they need to fucking hurry the hell up with whatever they're doing. Very true. I'm hoping for some changes. Yeah, me too, bro. Me too. I've been watching this shit since fucking it says we got one viewer in the house. Where'd Zach go, bro? Frozen's. I appreciate you stopping by too. But been watching this shit since 2006. Became a fan, a super fan in 2009. Been a fan ever since. And I just want it to be good, bro. I miss the good days. Like, even when I was watching as a kid back in, like, 2009 and 10, like, I thought it was good back then, even though a lot of people hate on those years. But now, around 2012 is when I started thinking the product was trash. All right. I'm still seeing one like on there. Let's change that up a little bit. Okay. If you smell what the Rock is cooking. But I think Cody's still winning the belt at some point. This dude says I randomly popped up in his recommended. I'm really well, since I just popped up in recommended, you obviously just found this channel. So yeah, I've been a wrestler. I'll tell you a little bit about me. I've been a wrestling fan, like I said, since 06. Well, a fan since 2009, a super fan, and I started watching in 06. You know, I do some other shit too. I'll just chill, I'll work and stuff, smoke a little bit, yeah, bro, I'm just pretty outgoing. So I said, why not check this out? Yeah, bro, I'm gonna be trying to go on live a lot more too. So yeah, subscribe, bro. I don't just talk about new wrestling. We talk about old wrestling. Talk about anything, bro. Tell me a little bit about yourself. You don't got to tell everybody. You know, I know it's in a live chat, but just whatever you want to tell. While I roll up something. Yeah, if I popped up in your recommended, that's good, bro, because that's what these likes do. Like, I'm really trying to take this YouTube channel somewhere. I've been on YouTube since 2011. I'm 23 and just turned 23. And I've been on YouTube since 2011. My first video was 2012. I used to do pretty good, but stopped posting for some years. I'm trying to get back into it now. Sorry about the background noise. That's my son. He is a baby. Literally. Okay, looking for my little baggie. I know. So, what do you think of the channel so far? Be for real. Like, give me some criticism. You said, I used to post content, but I've been busy working and other responsibilities. I've been a huge WWE fan, but kind of fell off of it nowadays since everything has changed a lot. Still not digging these new roster and their acting. It's kind of corny. I believe we're on the verge of some changes, though. It's always interesting, to point out and critique everything. I believe that Endeavor's going to change it up. I don't know if it's going to be for the better, but we're already starting to see people like The Rock and shit and John Cena. So, I mean, I want some new stars, though. Hopefully with people like The Rock backstage, it'll man these fucking pussies up. Like Grayson Waller and shit. Maybe he'll stop saying you want the Grayson Waller rub and all that bullshit that he says every week. Didn't Grayson Waller already call out The Rock? Babe.
I have no idea.
Yeah, Grayson Waller, I'm pretty sure, called out The Rock. So they might do a Rock and Grayson Waller segment. They've been putting a lot of stock into Grayson Waller recently too, and Judgment Day. I'm tired of the fucking Judgment Day, dude. I used to like him. I used to be a big fan of Judgment, or not a big fan, but I used to be somewhat of a fan of Judgment Day, and then they just started sucking. I stopped caring after Finn lost at SummerSlam. After Finn lost, I don't care anymore. The Judgment Day are just very fucking boring to me. Much like the whole roster. Whatever happened to Carlito, bro? He still signed the WWE. Did you hear about that, babe? Carlito is still signed to the. I seen a report. He's still signed to WWE, but they just don't know what to do with him right now. How the fuck do you not know what to do with Carlito? I can tell you in 2 seconds what to do with Carlito. Oh, Dylan's in the chat. What's up? What's up? We still got Zach in here too. What's going on? All right, I'm just texting real quick. Sorry, but yeah, bro, it's fucking stupid. I'm sick of it. I don't care about fucking these shitty ass people, man. What's going on, Supreme Deal? Go send some love his way. Go subscribe and shit. It's my cuz. Yeah, the acting is shit, bro. Everything going on is shit. Eating Supreme Pizza supremely. Oh, that's nice, bro. What do you rate the setup? I know it's not perfect, but I want to know like an honest rating. My camera quality probably could use a little bit of work. It's the lighting shit. I don't know about my mic. How does my mic sound? Like when I talk over here versus when I talk over here, like how does it sound? I'm glad you popped up in the streams. Let's see some likes up in this bitch. We've had people popping in and out for over an hour and a half, and I ain't seen the likes go up. Yeah, for real, it's gotten bad. That's why I fell off. The acting just ain't there. These promos don't feel like the good old days. They don't feel like the good old days because the people who write the product have been there since the fucking 80s and 90s. They're dinosaurs. They don't know what's going on in the real world. All they know is wrestling. They don't pay attention to nothing else. They have no lives outside of wrestling. That's why now that Endeavor's taking over, things might change. So we might see something better. Hell yeah. No, I know for a fact it's not the best setup, so I wasn't expecting a 10 out of 10 rating or nothing like that. But I figured it was pretty decent, good enough. 8.3. Yeah, I agree, bro. I'm glad to see The Rock back, though. It's good to see something new. It's good to see some stars, and John Cena is full-time for 2 months, maybe a little less than that now. But maybe they'll do some good things and get some new talent over by like interacting. Because people can become stars just by feuding with John Cena and shit. So maybe we'll see some good rubs and stuff like that. Me too. It saddens me to see how old they're getting. Yeah. They're all getting up there, and they're just getting more and more. I don't want to say irrelevant, but something along those lines. That's why they need to make new stars. They ain't made new stars in the last 15 years. So how do you expect anybody to be over? But people are also forgetting Vince. This is the way WWE's been for the last 40 years. Vince McMahon has ran it. Vince McMahon is not the owner of WWE anymore, so things aren't going to be his way anymore. So there's bound to be changes coming. Oh. How does the mic quality sound? Just wanted to know. But I've also seen the reason why people like your videos more than likely to pop up in recommended and shit with the more likes it has. Somebody did this thing where they uploaded two videos on their channel, the same videos, and gave one of the videos a like and one of them not a like. And the one with the like popped up first whenever they search the video. So the more likes you get, the more likely it is to pop up. And I'm just getting started up in this thing, so. I'm just over here chilling. We'll see some questions come in. Like I said, I don't dodge questions if they're wrestling related or a couple other things. Personal questions I'm a little iffy on, but as long as they're not too personal. Not like borderline personal or whatever like that. I think Zach might have dipped out. He probably fell asleep. It's what time is it? 11:32 or 22? 11:22. It's normally the time I get off work. Oh, I get off work at 11, but yeah, around that time. And these people are losing. Like, a lot of people don't realize how dangerous that shit is on your body. Like, people go into work every day to a normal job and feel beat up after they get off work. Imagine your 9-to-5 job is to go beat up your body every day, how beat up you're going to feel afterwards. Like Kurt Angle says he has a hard time playing with his kids now and shit because of how much he fucked up his body doing all those moonsaults and shit on the fucking floor. How do you feel about Batista making his appearance in the Mortal Kombat? Asks Dylan. I feel that Batista is just doing his thing. He's out here trying to make money every way possible. I know one thing. I have to go take a leak real quick. I'll be right back and probably give you an estimate about 45 seconds probably. So yeah, I just got to run to the bathroom right here. Ask some questions so they'll be ready. I'll be going for about 45 seconds, probably about to a minute. I'll leave the mic on for you. I'll be nice. All right. Coming back up in here. All right. Let's turn the camera back on. It's a little green now. Let's get rid of that greenness. I don't know why it does it every time I shut it. Bro turned the Hulk 0 to 100. I don't know why the fuck it turned green. It did that a minute ago too, and then it went away after like a minute. Okay, my flash is off. Come on. Now that my flash is off, it should fix itself, hopefully. All right. I'm not green, Emma. That's the brightest setting. I got me a little incense burning. These things right here, bro, they're cool as hell. Look at these. I got me a little holder for it too. It's pretty cool. Just stick it in here. Batista in Mortal Kombat. I don't even know if his character is going to be in Mortal Kombat. That's ashed as hell. It looks worse on camera. It said no green. Yeah, it wasn't the first time it did that. I'll light that in a second, but that's what we'll light it in a minute. It's pretty cool. 11:26. I got work tomorrow too, bro. Fuck work, man. Frozen's, where do you work if you don't mind me asking? You don't gotta tell me if you don't want your exact job, but just like what type of work do you do? We had my boy Zach up in here too, but he dipped out. I guess he got tired. I don't know how long I'm planning on going live for. I'm just chilling over here. I figured I'd grind it out on a stream because, you know, I'm trying to get into it. I have the equipment, just ain't been taking the time to do it. But this mic is it's a pretty decent mic. I'm not gonna lie, I got it off of Temu. I don't feel like it's that bad. I also got my camera off of Temu. Got 2 likes, 2 viewers. Let's go. If you go live every night like this, you eventually build a big audience. That's why I want to keep going live, you know. People's friends tell their friends, they share it around, more people, it pops up in the recommendeds. But Frozen's, you still up in the comments, bro? What's going on? But yeah, man, I think they need to get Triple H the fuck up out of there, bro. Just because you're a good wrestler don't mean you're gonna be a good writer for the show. That's just not how it works. It's never been how it worked. Now that they're getting all that old shit out of there, maybe the new people are running it. Maybe we'll actually get some decent television. I don't know. Because somebody's got to bring this shitty-ass product to Endeavor's attention and be like, yo, bro, you seeing how awful this show is? This show is terrible. And they're going to be like, wait, have you watched the show? And they're going to watch it and see how dog shit it really is, and they're going to want changes. I talked about it a little bit earlier. I don't know if I talked about it while you guys were here. I've been live for an hour and 42 minutes. There's rumored that Matt Riddle might get released because apparently a bunch of releases are coming soon because WWE just got purchased by a new company months ago. Now they officially took over a couple days ago, and they're going to do a bunch of releases. Matt Riddle's probably out of there. Braun Strowman might be out of there. He's injured. A bunch of people. Just don't get rid of R-Truth, bro. We love R-Truth. I don't know. Is Batista going to be a character in Mortal Kombat, babe? You know? Is Batista a character in Mortal Kombat? What's going on up in the comments? I didn't even know Dylan was a moderator. I forgot I made you a moderator. How long ago did I make you a moderator? Probably been years ago. Probably been years. We're talking about them 2015, 2016 days. I'm going to look up and see if there's anything else going on in wrestling right now to discuss on the channel. Anything else interesting going on? Because we know The Rock is back now. I liked how they had him and Cena face off there. That was cool. What Raw was tonight? Did anything interesting happen on Raw? Raw was tonight. I know that. Jey Uso versus Drew McIntyre. What are they doing with Jey Uso and Drew McIntyre? I seen where they had Kofi and Drew like feud. They actually had a feud back in like 2010, years ago. What do you think they're doing with Drew McIntyre right now? You don't think they know what they're doing? I don't think they know what they're doing either, to be honest with you. Well, Frozen's or Deal One dipped out. Fuck it, I'm gonna stay live for a minute and try to gain some new viewers, bro. New things to talk about. People ask new questions. Let's check out how my stream's looking. My phone, oh damn, my phone's on 1%. phone is on one. That is depressing.
Oh,
So who's still remaining up in here? Is it Dylan? Is it Frozen? Zach probably fell asleep. I feel like that's what happened. But okay, we got two back in the house. What's going on? Hey, can I get a what have I got left? I got another Corona. Can you get me a Corona if you don't mind? I love you. I love you. I don't even know if you guys can even see my screen. Alright. This might be too bright. It's just showing my screen to be like completely fucking white. Alright, no, Bubba. No. It's funny how he knows how to open it. He just keeps opening this tub. Dylan's comments, eyeball, 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 eyeball. How about I do a little freestyle for you guys? I don't know if you'll be able to hear it if it's off my laptop, though. No, do not touch that. I might get copyrighted for the beat. I was a freestyle a smoke and drive instrumental. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it. Should. Yo. Where did my bottle popper go? Bottle popper, full jar. I'm the popper. I don't give a fucking full popper. We ain't do that double. I don't fucking know. I'm just saying random shit. Hey. Every day we get lit. I'm gonna put you in the whip. I don't give a shit. You not as lit as me. I got the highest, got some in the tree. Yeah. Harvesting and growing. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, all motherfuckers I'm throwing. Body slam a motherfucker in the ring. I don't give a fuck. Then I go out to him to see. Yeah. Moon salt and up spit. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Look me fucking stop at the hospital because I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm just talking shit. Quick freestyle for you guys up in here. Probably my worst freestyle I've done. Sorry, my son is screaming. Two likes. I don't like that. I don't give a fuck about these likes or these haters. I don't give a fuck because I'm not a savior. Talk shit to me. I will tell you that I am fucking straight edge, banana and a bitch. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna make you my bitch and you're gonna talk shit, but I'm gonna get down. I don't give a fuck if they're on the ground. Hit the pin fall. I'm gonna show you how I ball. I don't give a fuck because I'm gonna take you out after all. Take you out like a date. Never gonna be late. I don't give a fuck, but you're gonna take my bait. And I'm gonna show you that you're wait. If you talk shit to me, I'm gonna lay your body in the ground. You know, be proud. I'm gonna gotta pull up in the room, never turn baby face. I'm got the attitude. How to go now, little bit. All right. What do you guys think? Were you able to hear the audio? That's just me half-assing, to be honest. Damn. All right, we got 2 up in here. What's your wrestling question? Let's go. It could be old, new, about old wrestling, new wrestling. I have to be currently what's going on. Ask me something up in here. We're a wrestling channel up over here. I talk about other things too. It don't matter. You know, ask whatever. We've had some people stop by tonight. I got to get to 4,000 watch hours, and I get monetized. You got to have at least 1,000 subscribers, and you got to have 4,000 watch hours to get monetized. Currently, I need to get up to 4,000 watch hours, and I get monetized. That's what I'm really trying to do, because to be honest, I'm not a fan of my job, and I would love to make YouTube my job, but got to put in the work, so I got to do what I got to do. Like YouTube. I'd like to bring in money from YouTube. I really would. Sorry about that. My son likes to scream. He's going to get fussy around this time because he gets tired. All right. So we had a few people that stopped by up in the comments tonight. We still got 1 here. There's really not much left to talk about because I'm not really getting too many comments right now. I mean, I could talk about things all day, but I need people interacting back with me. I know it takes the grinding though. Gotta grind for the viewers. Wipe. You guys are probably confused as to what to even say. Welcome to the channel. We talk about wrestling. I want to talk about whatever. I really want to make this channel where I can honestly talk about whatever and not just wrestling. But I've always wanted to do some type of wrestling content on YouTube. So I think I'm going to make that my priority. You know, grind out content on that, draw a fan base from wrestling to watch the channel, and obviously the goal is to get monetized. You know, start making some real money. You know, yeah, I'm down to just keep posting until I grow this fan base. I know it doesn't happen overnight. But I don't know what they're going to do with Cody Rhodes. I heard they were planning on having a feud with Bray Wyatt, but you know that whatever happened, and now they can't do that, so now they don't really got nothing for Cody to do. So that's why he keeps going back and forth with Dominic a few from months ago. I'd like to see a Brock Lesnar and The Rock rematch. Will we ever get that? Brock Lesnar and The Rock have only faced one time. They faced at SummerSlam 2002, 21 years ago, and they've never fought since then. I'd like to see like an updated version of that, like a now modern day. 2002, man. I was 2 years old. August of 2002, the month I was born. Dylan, your boy Ryan got his license too. Yep, your boy Ron got his license. Roll the windows up. I get the straight see Liam clear as day. And the light one up. It's a terrible angle, but look it. It's my bottles. I could bring this boy as far as I need to. Look. Hold on 1 second.
There you go, man.
I'm trying to get it going. We got it going a little bit. Alright. Yeah, sorry, my phone's out of control now. But shit, I've been live for them 2 hours now. 2 hours, bro. Who is still here? What's going on? Who is still here?
You go, man. You go, man.
I have to put over with our bed. I'm kind of hungry, to be honest. Is there anything still open food-wise? Oh, yeah, I can't drive because I'm just drunk. Damn it. Can't do that. Sometimes I forget. I cannot drive at all. Might have to give me a second. Just 1 second. If you're still here, leave a comment. I need to know what's going on. What's the questions? What's the subject? Let's get them inputs in. I think I'm going to call it the stream now. I mean, I don't really see much interaction, and I'm tired. I guess I'm going to wrap it up. Peace out, you guys. Be safe. Have a go and make sure to leave a like and stuff. Support the channel if you want to. And, yep, I'm going to head out.